jump into what professional codes of ethics mean. Now, when you get qualified as an ACCA member or an affiliate, you are given a set of codes by which you need to work on. Now, the International Federation of Accountants as well as ACCA, they have developed their own set of codes for their members. Now, the good thing for us is that both of these codes are quite similar. Now, for example, the IFAC codes of ethics are integrity, objectivity, professional competence and due care, confidentiality, and finally, professional behavior. This is basically the same thing that we have when it comes to ACCA. Now, the thing is, you really need to understand this. Once you become a member under ACCA, if by any chance you get caught breaching this set of codes, oh boy, you're going to lose your entire ACCA qualification. So it's very important for you to understand what these codes are and what do they expect you to do. Because once again, if you forget, if you breach any of the following things in these codes, you lose your entire ACCA qualification. Got it? Good. Now let's start off with confidentiality. Confidentiality, basically defined by ACCA, would be information obtained in a business relationship is not to be disclosed to third parties without specific authority being given to do so, unless there is a legal or professional reason to do so. This information should not be used for the personal advantage of the accountant. Now, us accountants, we have access to almost all information available in the business. We must always maintain confidentiality. Because being an accountant, having access to so much information, you can do some serious harm. With that, you can gain a lot of personal benefit. So you need to ensure that in your brain, confidentiality is set in stone. You see, in companies, when you go in, they give you non-disclosure agreements, ensuring that you do not spill a word of what you do within your company, unless otherwise you have prior approval to do so. So that's confidentiality. Number 2, objectivity. Accountants must ensure that their business or professional judgment is not compromised because of their bias or conflict of interest. Objectivity. You need to have a clear path. Nothing should influence you when it comes to decision making. Nothing personal or your separate vendetta should actually help or sort of affect what sort of decision you might take on behalf of the company. Objectivity. Integrity. This implies fair dealing and truthfulness. Accountants should not be associated with any false, misleading, or recklessly provided statements. Your accountants, you are always responsible and required to provide the true and fair view of a company, meaning which you cannot take the company accounts for a ride. You cannot come up with profits that are not available. You cannot compromise the integrity that your professional body has provided you with. That's integrity. The next one, professional competence and due care. What does this mean? Accountants are required to have the necessary professional knowledge and skills required to carry out work for clients and must follow all applicable technical and professional standards when carrying out that work. Now, once you get done with your ACCA qualification, once you're done with your exams, for example, ACCA sends you so many webinars and workshops. Why? Because they want you to become updated. Whatever trends that are in the market, whatever new concepts that are in the market, whatever new knowledge that is found in the market, in our professional body, in our field, ACCA wants you to know that. ACCA wants you to be updated on such knowledge, because when you go into the workplace as an ACCA affiliate or a member, you're automatically required to be on top of the game. Thereby, you are required to search for new information. You're supposed to adapt to changes in the market and go by. And that's one of the reasons why your syllabuses change. Now, for example, take a subject such as taxation. Taxation, the syllabus that's provided to you by ACCA, is only valid for a period of 1 year. Next year, there's a whole set of rules, and that's why your revision kits or whatever other sources that you might get for ACCA, for some specific subjects, they might only work for 1 year, because ACCA wants you to be updated and be on top of the game. And finally, professional behavior, very, very important. Accountants must comply with all relevant laws and regulations and must avoid any actions that will bring the profession to disrepute. Because once you become an ACCA professional, not only are you representing accountants, not only are you representing yourself, you're representing ACCA as a whole. Say, for example, a company has an ACCA qualified accountant, a professional accountant. He does some sort of a fraud or he does some sort of an harassment or something. More than his name, what will go is that, oh my god, an ACCA affiliate or an ACCA member, an ACCA professional accountant has done so and so. The ACCA body, their reputation will now be tarnished. To protect ACCA's reputation and the reputation of all other members and affiliates of ACCA, including students, ACCA has come up with this set of codes. It's not just ACCA codes, or just don't look at these codes as if just an ACCA requirement. Try to put these codes into your personal life. Confidentiality. Don't go around spreading gossip or letting everybody know what everybody else is up to. Confidentiality. Keep secrets. Second one, objectivity. If you're to make a decision, do not let anything else influence you, but the key factors that is required for you to think about to make the decision. Integrity. Always be truthful. Professional competence and due care. Be updated. Update your skill set. Update your knowledge, because it will help you make better decisions. And finally, professional behavior. Just behave yourself. That's it. So these are the codes of ethics that you have under ACCA as well as IFAC.